there, I'm Janice Jansen from Global Team Solutions. Welcome to another episode of Ask GTS. It looks like today's question is coming from a hygienist. She says that, she is wanting to know how she could strengthen the hygiene system in her practice. She feels like it's kind of fallen flat, she said. So let's talk about some ways that maybe the hygienist could strengthen the system in their practice. We've talked about before pre-appointing our patients. As soon as a patient is done with their 6-month or 3-month or 4-month recall, whatever it is that they're on, that you're making their next appointment. So that's a great way to ensure that we're keeping our hygiene schedule full. One of the other things we talked about was value calls. And the value calls are made either 1 to 2 weeks prior to a patient's recall visit in the office. Anybody's appointment that was made 6 months or 3 months ago, we give them a call for that value call and let them know that they have an appointment. We ask them if they've had any medical changes in the last 6 months. Has their insurance changed, and get all of that information at that time. And then that patient is still confirmed again at the 2 days prior to the appointment. But this way it gives us that opportunity that if the patient is not able to make that appointment that they made 6 months ago, they could get that changed right now instead of waiting to 2 or 1 day before the appointment. The next thing that I would like to see hygienists doing more often is calling their patients. And I know I kind of get some backlash sometimes when I say that, but I like it if the hygienists have any downtime, and really I don't like them to have downtime, but if they do have downtime, make some phone calls. Call your patients that were treatment planned for scaling and root planing. If you're making that call and trying to get that patient scheduled, you can answer any questions that they have, put their mind at ease that they're not going to be in a ton of pain after the appointment. And the hygienist has a relationship with the patient more than anyone else, I think, in the practice, just because they spend so much time with each and every patient. Hygienists generally have anywhere from a half an hour to 45 or to an hour with their patients, and you develop a rapport with those patients. It really helps if the hygienist is making those phone calls. So for the SRPs, but also for the recall visits. I used to call my patients and tell them I missed them and where are you at? I'd like to see you. You're due to get your teeth cleaned. Come in and see me. So those things are wonderful to strengthen your hygiene practice. Another thing is adding on some of the services that sometimes we don't think about. You could boost production in your practice when you're talking to patients about fluoride. Fluoride's important for all patients, correct? And if you truly believe that, then you should be talking to each and every patient about fluoride. Let them know that you have that service to provide, and that's something that you can do at the end of each appointment. Always keeping your eye out for sealants, talking to your patients about whitening, maybe desensitizing agents. Those are all great ways that you can add to your practice's production from the hygiene room. If any of you have any questions about strengthening your hygiene program or really anything to do with practice management, I would love to hear from you. My email address is janice@gtsgurus.com. I would also love for you to go visit our website at gtsgurus.com and find out what we're all about.